Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your friend Will. We're back here on the Memory Lapse, playing more competitive constructed, and just taking a quick second here to shout out some more new subscribers that we've gotten in the last few days. Up to now like almost 120. We're at 119. So really glad that people are finding the channel, enjoying the content. So we'll say thanks to Martin Bay Thompson, Damian Haddix, Gory Napalm. I know there's way more than that who have come in. I can only go by the ones I get notifications for, and it seems that YouTube, interestingly enough, doesn't let you actually see who's subscribed to your channel, so I don't get like an actual ordered list. So I'm sorry if I missed you, but thanks again. And seeing that people are finding the videos and enjoying them and commenting, and it encourages me to keep doing this stuff. But let's return to this run with this top 8 list from the most recent PTQ, online PTQ. Very Planeswalker heavy, very value heavy. It's pretty much my type of format. It'll be really interesting to see how, I wonder if the control decks until the next set, when we get Hallowed Fountains and presumably the control related cards that are going to come with Azorius, if it's really going to take until the next set for control to find its footing, because a lot of the Izzet cards don't seem well suited to answer a lot of planeswalkers and creatures. Alright, so I think we can keep this. It's 2 lands with 2 Explorer. Alright, so this right off the bat looks like it's going to be a mirror match. Yep. Suspicions confirmed. Oh, I think it's critically important that we do not miss land drops here and just get to our planeswalkers and hope that resolving planeswalkers is going to win us this game. They're keeping Assassin's Trophy. Cool. So let's even, since we really want to make our land drops, let's just run out District Guide here. And grab a forest. So we know they kept the Assassin's Trophy. If they attack with a Jadelight Ranger, I think that we will offer to double block, and since they can only trade with 1. And if they want a trophy 1 in response and accelerate us into a planeswalker next turn, I think I'm okay with that. Cool. So I expect they're just going to plus here. Oh, no, they'll probably just minus to kill the District Guide. Okay. So I guess we're just going to run out double 2-drop here. This Plaguecrafter doesn't do much while there's a Seekers Squire on the board. That's Graveyard. We're still looking for land. Ooh, tapped land, though. So assuming we don't draw untapped land, I think our hopes are to put together an attack against Vraska here, and then if they make blocks to preserve it, then we just Plaguecrafter them to get it off the board. Okay. Alright, they're just plussing. So Plaguecrafter now, not so good. I think I just want to play Vivien here. Yeah, play Vivien, plus it, get the card, and if they use their trophy to take it out, then we're going to have the land for Vraska next turn guaranteed. Yeah, let's just take Jadelight Ranger. So they're in the tank here thinking about how best to handle this board. I mean, they could consider... Alright, so yeah, they're just going to go for the trophy. And yes. Yeah, keeping Plaguecrafter on top, not surprised. So we can go Vraska minus to kill their Findbroker. And then have an attack with Branchwalker here. We're pulling ahead on cards. This is good for us. Let's get our Memorial into play. Oh, I guess but since I did that and offered them the trade, now they get to go minus. Okay, that was a mistake. Playing incorrectly around Plaguecrafter here. Oh, Eldest Reborn. Okay. Even better than Plaguecrafter for them. Well, luckily, Vivien can kill that. 5. That was awesome. So now the question here, I think, is Jadelight versus Chupacabra. I think I'm just going to Jadelight. Ooh. Well, either way, I have to use the token, huh? I think we'll just Jadelight, though. I'm going to save the Chupacabra for a better target. Wow. Okay. Alright, so they're going to go Elves, Plaguecrafter. And probably sack the Elves. Or maybe they're going to sack the Elves to Vraska. I feel like they're going to want to start drawing off this thing. They've missed some land drops. So, oh, yeah, they're just choosing not to. They're just going to keep ticking up and using the -3. If they attack here, we can't block because then they get to Plaguecrafter us. Findbroker. Findbroker of our own is excellent. Alright, so we definitely don't need more land. So the question is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we could do Chupacabra. Yeah, I think we just want to get wide here. It's going to cost them a lot of mana to keep this Findbroker loop going. All right. We do want that. And I think we're even going to Plaguecrafter here. And make them lose their Seekers Squire. So our next turn is potentially very good. We can Findbroker back Chupacabra and have Assassin's Trophy and play all of them. Pretty sure they know about both of these Findbrokers. Ooh, or is it better to Findbroker back big Vraska here? Yeah. Gotta be best to get the second Planeswalker into play. I just keep putting pressure on their board. Eventually we're going to attack their face. Golgari is a goth tribe. Look at these. Oh, I guess this is not a Golgari card. It doesn't have the little emblem in the text box. I guess this is a tough call for them. They really don't want to lose the Vraska because it's their only source of like repetitive card advantage that they've had this game. But if they block, they don't have very much mana. Like they can't do Findbroker plus. I mean, they could block and do Findbroker plus like Branchwalker. They get back, but it's not very exciting. All right, so they just take it. I guess that means they're very locked in on playing this Findbroker this turn. The upside to them blocking there is it makes a Plaguecrafter a lot better. Is then I really only have this one creature left that I can sacrifice. So if they had some combination of like Trophy and Plaguecrafter, it would have been very good. All right, so their plan, I guess, now moving forward is they're just going to be looping Findbrokers. So we have to figure out how we're going to break that. That's a good one. Yeah. So I think we're gonna just Finality here, and then use our Planeswalkers. Ooh, this is not even that bad. I think I want to hold the Findbroker until this Findbroker dies, so that 2 can play the Findbroker game. It's amazing in these mirrors how sticky the Planeswalkers are, since the only recourse is either to Assassin's Trophy or actually do combat damage. Alright, so that one kind of made my brain hurt a little bit. I think we're taking out the Wildgrowth Walker. Little Vraska was really impressive there. I think we want to keep that. Plaguecrafter was a little awkward and actually seemed not great. Deathgorge Scavenger seems like a very good one to eat their Findbrokers and stop the loop. Assassin's Trophy also seems decent. Alright, so this is symmetrical, so if I name their Vraska, it hits mine as well. Yeah. Alright, let's take out the Plaguecrafter here. I think we want the Contempts also as permanent solutions to things. We can probably leave the 3rd Assassin's Trophy in the sideboard and just play it like this. Alright. Done. Thank you for waiting, opponent. As these dusty gears turn, try to figure out how to make these substitutions. Alright, this looks like a definite keep. Huge fan of this card. I love that this card is playable. This punishes them too for making like for pushing some cards off Explore. Like, oh, if they put like a Findbroker or something. Oh, and it can exile anything. So you don't get a bonus for exiling Planeswalker, but it can exile a Planeswalker or a land. Alright, Shock Elf. Very interesting that this list doesn't play elves. I think I prefer the list without it. And I assume they're going to push the elf here. It's such a dead draw. They kept it. Okay. So Seekers Squire. To Overgrown Tomb. Alright, they get to draw first blood here, since our Seekers Squire didn't grow. Maybe their draw is very land light. Okay. So let's eat this. So much for their plan to rebuy that later. Oh, maybe they're going into a tap out for Vraska. Ugh. Well, luckily we have this trophy and this Contempt for it. They have so many lands already. So I think I'm just going to use the trophy at this time. Play the Overgrown tapped. So their board's not super scary. This Chupacabra is going to be able to block everything once it eats this Plaguewalker. Plaguecrafter. Alright. Another Plaguecrafter here would be annoying. Oh, Chupacabra of their own. They get an attack for 3. So we really can't play Vraska here. We probably cannot afford to hold up Vraska's Contempt either. I think we need a board. Oh, we probably lost this one. They just way outspelled us. The double Llanowar Elves really, like, into the turn 4 Planeswalker is just huge. So even if we go, like, Vraska, make a token, we still take 5 next turn. So just gonna have to concede that one. I guess, I mean, we maybe could have lived one more turn by Vraska's Contempting, but I don't know. We just didn't have anything in our hand. So I think we're just going to have to hope that being on the play here makes a big difference. Also, Finality would have been a great draw. It's never not a good draw. I think we want to keep everything. All right. Maybe the idea is not to trade so much early on and try to keep a board, like a decently sized board for the Planeswalker turn, so it has the highest chance of activating multiple times. I could see that being the case. That emblem looks pretty powerful. Yeah, library. And I'm pretty sure this is the forest they saw last turn, so we'll play that. And I guess I will attack here since I have the Chupacabra next turn. They're probably less likely to block since they know the Scavenger's on top. Oh, they went for it. Hmm. Oh wow, they just have no play this turn. Alright, so let's attack with Seekers Squire on the off chance that they trophy it, which would let us just Vivien Reid. I cannot imagine that they use any kind of removal here. Oh, shoot. Thanks for... Why would it default to my graveyard? That's so bizarre. I just assumed it was on theirs. But assuming is not good. There's all sorts of sayings about that. So they're stuck on land. Wow, and they pushed the trophy. So they must have one in their hand then. Nobles play Vivien. And take the second Findbroker. I was debating between taking one of the lands. But if we really desperately need a land drop next turn, we can probably find it with Vivien Plus. Or they're just going to trophy it and we're going to get a land out of our deck anyways. And this is redundancy now. You're getting very sleepy. Watching the black-green mirror. I actually enjoy these. But it's a little interesting to see like what a difference like first Planeswalker makes. So we did beat a Vraska, small Vraska that got into the battlefield first in the first game. But that one doesn't have the consistent utility. Vivien Reid of their own. Chupacabra would attack Vivien for 2. Okay. Okay, so we can go Scavenger. Let's make sure we get their graveyard this time, since apparently that's a lot to ask for it to default to them. Okay. We might even be plussing for land here. Yeah, I think so. So I think we want to go 4 and 3. I wonder if they're disconnecting. This kind of feels like a DC. Because there's no reason they would be tanking here. Sometimes, like, the... There we go. Yeah, I think we're just going to take the Tomb and shock it. I think we just want a more robust board. It makes it harder for them to plus their Vraska here. Or I guess actually, no, they're probably most likely going to do that. But we just got to keep up this stream of playing two to three things a turn. And the Findbrokers are going to enable that now. We haven't seen Finality from them yet. I have to imagine they have it. Oh, they must have the second Vraska, or they're planning to get Vraska back with Findbroker here. Wow, okay. So kill Vivien and get Vraska back. That's a pretty nice turn from them. They must have just drawn this. Alright, so we just got to keep hitting land drops. Hmm. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I guess here we go, Findbroker for Chupacabra. And try to control the board and control the game this way and hope that they don't find another Findbroker to start looping them soon. Alright, make sure we take Chupacabra. Alright, so they tap out here. Well, not quite, because they have those. They got the treasures. Wildgrowth Walker. Hmm. So we can Findbroker back Findbroker this turn and play Vivien Reid. And I think it's pretty fair to expect that she'll survive, but I guess if we're going to play her, we should plus her first. On the off chance we hit anything else, it's going to be like really attractive. Just keep finding cards. Opponent's having some breakfast or something. Oof. Yeah, we'll happily take Jadelight here. I think we want to play Findbroker. Is our opponent like... What's going on over there? And just start this loop. Get out of here. Alright. Little Vraska does not hit any permanents on the board currently. So they can plus it to cycle a land or cycle this treasure. Yeah, they make a pirate. So this is the best way for them to build a board. This makes a lot of sense. Alright. Start by plussing Vivien. The Vivster. While our opponent's tanking. Thinking about whether or not we want to get back a Deathgorge Scavenger this turn, or just hold the Findbroker. Leaning towards holding it. There's not really a lot of juicy stuff in the graveyard to grab here anyways. So we might just be running out of support creatures and getting wide on this board. Yeah, Chupacabra is awesome. Okay. Alright, so let's Jadelight. They're like really playing with fire over here. Don't need that anymore. Library, I'm fine drawing that. Chupacabra. Get rid of the Wildgrowth Walker. Get to play our land. And I guess we do want to send some attacks here. So I probably should have done all of that second main phase if I knew I was going to want to send attacks. Well, no, I needed to do the Chupacabra first main. Alright, take the pirate off the board, leave the Chupacabra. The pirate, they can't recur it. And the menace is actually annoying too. So next turn we can rebuild the Findbroker chain. Whoa, Carnage T. We're very close to ulting this Vivien Reid, so we're absolutely going to block here. And just try to get enough toughness on the board. I think absolutely we cannot lose if we ultimate this and our creatures become, I mean, keyword indestructible. Just put indestructible in their text box. It's going to be very tough to lose. They're top decking here too. So I think they'd have to hit, once we make our board, it looks like they're going to have to hit exactly Finality. So if that's their out, like what's the best way to play it? Alright. Findbroker back Findbroker. We only play 2. And Jadelight. We've seen 10 more cards than them. between Explorers and Vivien Reid triggers. Alright, so they would have ripped Finality if they had it, right? Alright. We might be safe. Okay, so it looks like they're conceding here. Alright. Just gang block. Leave my Vivien alone. They get Vigilance too? That's so nuts. Alright, I've never done this. I hope there's a cool animation. Wow. Okay. Oh, that's it? There's like practically more of an effect when you play an opt than that. It fizzles and does all this cool shit. Alright, rip. This is gonna jam and kill a Planeswalker. They have Trample Vigilance. We got there with Vivien Reid. My hero, your hero. It was a long one, but it felt awesome to grind it out. How long did that go? 41 minutes. So lots of value for all you stuck around to see the end. That's it for this round. Thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying. Please comment. I should start saying that at the beginning because I know people aren't making it to the end of the videos, but please comment and like and subscribe and do all that stuff to help support. And we'll be back soon with the next round.